Wait, Daz, what happened?
Oh, you know, flat tire. Oh yes, our first Barra. Welcome back to another episode all. For the old ones keep coming back, cheers for that. For the new ones who just come on board, welcome. This episode, we're packing the Tinny up, the quads up, and we're going to go back to that little creek that we crossed a couple of weeks ago. We're going to drop the Tinny and see if we can make it all the way up to the other end. Give it a crack anyway. Most common time that people travel is through the dry season, but to see a place like this just after the wet or during the wet, it is something else. It's a good experience if you ever get the chance to do it.
Wait, Daz, what happened?
Oh, you know, flat tire. Didn't even know it was flat anyway. See how far we get now. Flat already. It's still up though, yeah? You mustn't have seated on the bead properly. It's not the rim though. It'll be the tyre.
Round 2. Hump.
This is it. Might drive across and drop it in from the other side. I'll be facing the right way then. Yes! Actually feels very stable.
It did. go off. Just walks through it.
Yeah. So what we wanted to do was we couldn't put the boat in back there. It just got a bit too shallow. Although the first time we crossed it, oh, that's the time we probably should have put it in. But yeah, we're just doing other stuff. Although it would still give it a go, but that didn't work, just way too shallow there. So then we thought we'd unhook it, leave it, and come for a ride and go to this dam. But yeah, it's pretty muddy out there too. There is another track, but it's like taking the scenic route. But what we might do today now, not all things go to plan. That's why I only make ideas. But what we might do today now is just jet back, unhook the boat, show all the rods and that, everything on the quads, and then head back towards the roadhouse and fish around that area. We had to try. That's what it's all about. Before we head off fishing, we just thought we'd come have a look at this crossing. Eventually we want to cross this if it gets low enough. Had a good look today. Today wasn't the day. Alright, Barra for tea. Oh yes, our first Barra. Got a little rat. Oh, it's what we're here for. Probably about, see? Only a little one, but they're in here. Fuck. Come on, big fella. See what else is in here. Oh. Oh, I just had another hit. Yep. She's warming up now, becoming active. Ooh. Oh, another hit right at the edge. Just gonna change it up a bit. So I like them, but I like them better in the green and red, and I've got none left. So I'm gonna go the green and this one. But these have served me well in this system. Like I said, you get them in the green and red or green or whatnot. I feel they work. Work for me anyway. And again, anything may work. Starting to live up. One was good enough for us. Gave us that boost we needed to keep going hard. It's just patience pays. Anyway, we had a brilliant idea. We thought on the way back, check out the lick shed, have a look around, get a bit of firewood, and then it just got the better of us. We took off and we did that other track, and it was worth it because we made it to where we wanted to make it to, the dam, right on the corner of the property. Good morning. I thought this morning I'd give you a bit of a look around camp. Yeah, show you a bit of the setup and that. So it's all pretty much taken out now. Before, when I showed you, everything was still packed up, but now it's all actually set up. So you would have seen this yesterday. We attempted to do that little creek. We have come up with another idea. But we just got to fix the tyre first, the bugger. It had a slow leak, but I thought it'd last, but it obviously didn't. We'll do that, but yeah, good little tinny. Quite surprised how stable this thing is, considering how small it is. They're very narrow, more made for roof racks. Light little thing, I'd give it that. It's only 58 kilos or something. And unbelievable, me CJ could have 3 people. This thing can have 4 in it. And my CJ was way bigger than this. Yeah, but when we were all in there, I didn't know how stable it was going to be, but that surprised me. Pretty stable. Got the generator house happening. So I usually set up everything when because I'm pulled up for, you know, it's going to be at least a month or so at least. So I just go through and I set everything up. Even if I don't think I'm going to use it, it's still good to have it all set up when I'm here this long, because it gives me time to service it then too. But we have used it a couple of times, had a few cloudy days and that. And in this position, I'm probably only getting, you know, a good solid 3-4 hour sunlight. But like I said, it's good to pull it out. But coming into the dry season, that's when it just gets neglected and doesn't get used. So have it out, run it, because when I do need it, it's ready to go. Got Dodge, got the quad. Quad's going fantastic. All the little mods be done to that. Now I'm just going to work on a back rack, a bit bigger for you, eh? Yes. It's so good too that we can ride them around here, you know. And they do let people, obviously, if you're not a bit of a dickhead. So there's not many spots like this, and the last thing we want to do is kill it for ourselves. So you don't want no one killing it for anyone, to be honest. So you almost call it a last frontier where you can actually still be free. All opened up. Got the old sand hammer awning. So it's not a large one, it's a smaller one, but fits here perfect, covers what we need. Just gonna pretty much look at getting a wall, I reckon, more of a shade wall too. I find myself editing, and I'm editing here in this position. The sun's coming in here, I've just been hanging up a towel, but that's all I reckon I'll do for this. 1 or 2 walls. So yeah, over here, just all the kitchen, dining room table set up. At the back, all set up. Kitchen, I love my table. I really do like my kitchen table. Just have the old induction plate. Bit of an air fryer. It's all on a swing out, and all this table folds back up. And then bit of a pigsty. Like I said, this is the first place I've ever set up and had everything out. So it's just still a process, like where to put this, what to do with that. But like come dry season, it's okay. It can go anywhere, you know. It's possibly not going to rain, but it's come wet season that you gotta focus on where you put stuff, because if you don't want to run around and pack everything up. I'll get to that. Probably one of the better things I've done is put this on. Like I just bought that for shits and giggles, just a spare wall, but it won't fit none of these. Yeah, at the beginning I was tossing up, do I put a checker plate aluminium roof on it, and who knows, down the track I may do, I'm not sure, but that's going to be a must from now on. Just fills up that gap, or else your sun can come straight through these gaps. Yeah, it gives you a lot more covered area, and then you can put stuff in there and not worry about it too much. The old hammock set up. What a view too, yeah? This should be sitting in the hammock. Hey, looking over the Hann River. Anyway, on the other side, I usually have a wheel bag on there, but we just wanted to see if that would fit Adrian's bigger tyres as well. So he likes it. Good bit of kit. Down the side, like I said, exactly the same side as same like a mirror of the other side, but just got random stuff everywhere. Still figuring stuff out. Around the front, all the electrics, got wires and shit everywhere at the moment. same. But yeah, it's not too bad. It might look like a pigsty, but just more little charging leads, that's all it is. But yeah, it's right now, I don't know if you remember the last video, but this is what I run for the camper trailer. So it's just a Blue Eddy ACL AC200L, and then up top here is just the expansion battery, so it doubles it, so it's over what 4,000 watt hours all up, and they just connect together. And I've got one lot of solar, the 400 watt Renogy fold up one. It's charging this bottom one, see what it's putting in at the moment. Got a lot of shade happening. I don't get it until the sun's above this tree line, but at the moment it's putting in 99 watt. And then for the top one, I also just got another bit of a solar array going into the top one. The bonus thing is you can have a solar input on this one, and this top one can take its own solar input as well. So that's what I'm doing for that. That runs everything on here. I said I don't run a fridge or freezer or anything like that on the trailer. I can still use the power of that and then dump some charge into the ute battery if need be. Which brings me over here. So a couple of episodes back, for those who haven't seen it, me fridge freezer space. Long story short, because I've already done a rundown on all that. Because I'm struggling, because I don't have the big camper trailer, and the big camper trailer I'm running 2 more 40 litre angles, plus the 30, plus the 15. But now I'm back just to the ute setup. I'm only running the 15 between the seat and the 30 in the back here. And the only spot I've got left for another fridge freezer, well freezer obviously, that's what it'll be, is down in here. So I've asked about them Trailblazers. I've done a bit of homework, and I know they've been around for a while, and I have liked them, but I hit up people and they are popular. I've gotten a lot of good feedback. So what's just happened is, where I'm staying, obviously there's no better way than testing one out for yourself before you go out and get one. Oh, Woodsy from Hann River here, he's just come and dropped me off one of his 60 litre ones. And this is the big bad boy. As much as I'd love to go this one, I just wouldn't be able to fit it where it's got to go. I still want to go at least a 60 litre one, but this is the one with the 125mm walls, sides on it or whatnot, 125 or 120. But yeah, I can fit the 70 or 75 I can go, but like, and to test it, it's in the, ideally you're not going to have it in the direct sunlight, but it's only going to get it for the morning. But at least it's going to give me a true reading, because this thing lives on the back of his ute. You know, and they go in and out all the time getting supplies for the roadhouse. So this is going to be good because I can test it for myself. I can figure out what it's going to draw. I can, like, you know, there's a lot of things I can do. See how cold they get. It's on you, man. You've just, at least now I can see for myself. I do gotta, obviously, when I do all this, at the moment, I'm only running a 150 amp hour battery in this ute to run the 2 originally, but then because I'm gonna go a third one, I reckon I'm gonna go from the 150, I'm gonna bump it up to 300 or so. Try get up there. Yeah, definitely gonna need a bit more, but also, as I was saying, I can still use the power from that to charge this up. But this thing here, you know, has 400 watt of solar as well. Same thing. It all depends on where you are at the time. It'll keep up, no worries, when I'm in full sunlight. It won't have a problem, any of this setup. And I still got to change the setup for this camper trailer. This is just a quick what I had until I figure out what I need. But yeah, so that's the ute all set up. The old Starlink, had to put him on a pole again. So yeah, needs service, guys, or else you wouldn't be watching these videos. So that's why I had to show that up high. Got better signal up there, and the uploads are uploading a lot quicker. What I do to make things a little bit more safer in that, because fresh water is something you almost use every day. Well, it is something you use every day. So we just fill up buckets. I just got buckets, and that's what I pump from for my shower. So a bit of a reservoir. We both do it. But then on the ute, I have a bigger pump, and I just run a hose down to the river. And then, yeah, it's a matter of turning the switch on up here, and then you have water. You don't have to go near the water's edge every day. Which, like I said, we use water every day. So for anyone that's looking for a mod that, yeah, they want to know if it's good or not, I highly recommend doing that. It can do a lot of things. It can pump from a creek as you're driving through. It can transfer water. Someone comes along, hey, do you want some of this water? No worries, you can transfer it. You can transfer, which it's going to come in handy for when I put a bigger water tank on that trailer. I'm not going to have it so I can pump from it. I'll have it so I can drop water out if need be, but it's going to be more transferred. Bless you. Sniffing that dirt, mate. Wrong lines. So yeah, I'm going to be able to transfer it instead of pumping from it. That just means less hoses running everywhere to catch on things and that, and they'll just transfer that water into the ute setup, and then that's what I pump from. Beds up there. I will show you what I have done. I like this. So you need a fan. No matter what, you need a fan. This is what I've gone and done. That's just a fan, and I've gone and put an extra pole just with the clips to clip on these poles that come with the tent, goes across so I can hang my fan on it. Just so I'm not putting it down on the bed with me and taking up room, especially if you're a couple. Yeah, putting a fan on the bed itself takes up a bit of room, and someone's probably going to get it more than the other person. So that worked out good. Pretty stoked with that. Alright then, that's just a little mod for the roof topper. Over the back, so shower, toilet, running a little compost toilet. Shower, this is my first water heater I've ever got, and I've probably got it now. I got it last year when, I don't know if you remember, I hit that spot. It was like fucking -2 degrees or something, -3 degrees, but there was ice on the windshield. So I just went out and got one of them little portable compact, yeah, water heaters. I don't mind it. That's probably another tip I can show you. So with me spuds, as much as it's easy to get washed ones because they're easy to clean, I find they don't last as long. I find the dirty ones, just your normal spuds, still got half the paddock on them, the way to go. But I always take them out of their bag, and pretty much straight away, especially if you get them in the bags and it's from like a shopping centre, they've been inside, so there's a lot of condensation. So I'll rip them out of that straight away. Just put them on that paper bag or whatnot, spread them out, separate them, and you will find that lasts that they last a lot longer doing that. Just yeah, I love me spuds, and I go through them and I live off them a lot. Spuds wrapped in foil on the fire, coals. Phew. Anyway guys, like I said, editing day. Catch us later.